Welcome to North Decatur High School. I am Jeff.
Don't you dare!
I am Jeff Gauck with Gary Cook. Here to bring you the boys' varsity basketball game tonight between the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles and our North Decatur Chargers. Chargers come into the game tonight with a 3-1 mark after a couple wins last weekend at Edinburgh and at Oldenburg Academy. Cambridge City comes in tonight at 2-3. Coached by Mr. Rodney Klein. This is Rodney's 13th year, I think, at Cambridge City. He started out at Edinburgh. I remember I coached against him when he was at Edinburgh in his earlier years, and coached at Connersville for a few years, but this is his 27th year, so Rodney's a veteran coach. Cambridge City has taken losses from Westdale by 11, at Knightstown by 10, and against the Deaf School by 2. They have beaten Indianapolis International by 20 and Anderson Prep by 14. They're averaging currently 54.9 points per game, giving up 52.4. So they have three young men, according to Coach Metz, that we'll kind of have to keep an eye on. 6'2 junior, number 22, Aiden Munchell. He's currently their leading scorer, averaging 18 points a game. Number 4, a 6'1 junior, Oliver Webb. He's averaging 10 points a game. And then they have a 5'8 freshman, number 12, Ryan Sturgis, who's averaging 9.5 points per game. So that's their 3 top scorers, Jeff, and we'll kind of have to see how things play out.
One thing stuck out to me, Gary, just one senior on their roster, and I don't think he plays much.
Yeah.
I noticed he was on the JV side as well, so I didn't know what the deal was with that.
I talked to Coach Klein a little bit, and I said, well, how's things going? He said, well, we're pretty young. So I know they have 3 freshmen on the varsity roster. I know 2 of them play quite a few minutes.
Okay.
So I'm sure they're going through a few growing pains, but hopefully the Chargers can get out of the gate early here and establish things. But according to Coach Metz, the things we need to do well, they're a pretty good perimeter shooting team, so we need to get out and pressure their perimeter shooters. We need to create pace offensively, kind of like we've done the last couple games, so that we get it up to our tempo and maybe get some easy baskets out of transition. And then I don't know whether we'll see man or zone. They play both, but they've been traditionally a zone team the last few years, and so we're obviously going to have to make some perimeter shots.
Well, it took us a while, but we hit 7 threes finally against Oldenburg the other night, and we've struggled in that category. So if we can knock some threes down, Mooker Hyde Youngman specifically, Logan Odell's been really good at that too. Knock down some threes, pull them out of that zone, let Caden drive in there, you know. Their top 3 scorers, 2 of the 3 are in double digits. The third one's just about there. But it's nice for North Decatur to have that third kid that's always in the double-digit range. You know, we got Caden and Youngman pretty much consistently in double figures. And, you know, last game, Owen Eldridge comes off the bench, gives us 12 big points, huge points. The game before that, we had Brady Maurer and Owen Eldridge again. So we got options.
Right.
Depends on who shows up and how well we're playing. Hopefully Brady has a good game tonight. He struggled there Saturday night.
Yes, I do too. And again, that was due to had a little foul trouble and then the matchups at times. And then I think basically Coach Metz got comfortable with a lineup there in that second half, and so I didn't want to break that up, I think, a little bit. But we'll see how things play out tonight. But first home game for the Chargers after 4 on the road to start with. And hopefully we'll be ready to play from the opening tip and kind of go from there. Well, looks like we've got less than a minute to go here before our national anthem and our starting lineup. So we'll take some sponsor breaks and be back with Charger basketball here on WTRE.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable. To record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School. We are ready for our starting lineups, Jeff. I think we'll let you start with the Cambridge City Golden Eagles.
The Golden Eagles, they're going to start Dunstan Lunsford, number 1, a 6'3 sophomore. Evan Stuckey, number 2, a 6'1 junior. Oliver Webb, number 4, a 6'1 junior. Ryan Sturgis, number 12, a 5'8 freshman, one of the young men that Gary talked about. Aiden Munchell, number 22, 6'2 junior. Your starters for the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles. Our Chargers, same starting lineup Coach Metz has had all year to this point. Number 5, Caden Muckerhide, a 5'11 senior. Number 15, Mason Morris, a 6'3 junior. Number 23, Chase Youngman, a 6'1 sophomore. Number 35, Cooper Palmer, a 6'1 junior. And number 45, Brady Maurer, a 6'5 sophomore. Your Charger starters tonight.
Well, I know from past experience, Jeff, it's sometimes, but it works both ways. It's sometimes difficult for players to have yourself mentally ready for a game like this. It's on a Thursday night, which is kind of out of the norm. Nothing wrong with it at all, but a lot of times you're not playing on Tuesdays. Play some Tuesdays maybe here and there, but Thursday's kind of an odd night to play, although we do play next Thursday as well down at Jacksonville. So, you just got to remind your players that there's nothing different about things. You've got to come out with focus and ready to execute, defensively ready to get after things a little bit. And but like I said to begin with, it's the same for Cambridge City. So they've got to do the same thing with their players.
Yeah, and Michelle and I talked about this on the way up here. How do you think Cambridge City feels about making that drive on a Thursday?
Well, the same way we did last year.
Okay. but on the other hand, the ladies basketball teams do it all year long. So
yes.
It's no different, really. It's just boys versus girls. So it's all good. See what happens.
Yeah.
They're young. It's just another day to them.
And I think, like I said earlier, it's going to be important for our Chargers to get off to a good start here.
Well, I'll do the best I can to pick up the names of the Golden Eagles right off the bat. Of course, our Chargers I know. Chargers in their home whites, first time this year. Mason Morris steps in the circle against, I believe that's Lunsford for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles in a golden uniforms trimmed with some blue and white on them. Referee's in the circle. We're getting ready to go. Ball's up. North Decatur's going to control the tip. We put it in Mooker Hyde's hands. He's going to bring it across the timeline for us. North Decatur.
Looks like they're in a man-to-man, Jeff.
Setting up like a high offense. We find Youngman, left wing three, goes up in a hurry. It's long, no good. Eagles pull down the rebound. Hustle up the floor, that young man does. He's got the ball on the left-hand side. Mooker Hyde's on him. Man-to-man defense for our Chargers. Webb works around the corner, number 2. That's Lunsford. Inside working on Brady Maurer. Brady pushes him to the high, low block. They work it to the outside. Now across the top they come. Sturgis hands off to Stuckey. Now 22, Munchell. He's going to fire a long three from out there. It's long, no good. Maurer does a good job blocking out there. Got the rebound quickly up the left-hand side. Youngman up on top. Around the arc we go. Maurer. Morris finds Youngman cutting to the top. Finds Maurer, looks at a three, passes it up. Mooker Hyde gets it left baseline, gets it shut off. Morris up on top, wide open, didn't look, but Youngman will look, and he hits it.
Good ball reversal there by Mason Morris on top to find Youngman on the right side there for the three.
Golden Eagles with the ball here early in the H&R block first quarter. Chargers staying their man-to-man defense. Golden Eagles get the ball up on top. Big number 4 there with it, Webb. He's guarded by Owen Eldridge. Did he check in already? Did I mess up the starting lineup?
Well, I think he started, Jeff. I just glanced out there last possession, and he must have started tonight instead of Cooper, maybe.
Okay. He traveled with the basketball. That's going to be a turnover. You know, I like that. I think Owens deserved to start, but I really liked his energy coming off the bench.
I agree, yep.
Actually,
agree.
Cooper just come out of the locker room there, so.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. All right, so another turnover by the Golden Eagles. Chargers with basketball. Eldridge has it. Now Mooker Hyde directing the offense. He gets in the lane, actually left side of the rim, up and in.
Good drive there, left hand by Caden to lay it in.
Youngman's able to steal that pass right in front of the rim, lays it up and in. He's got 5.
And we're going to have a quick timeout here by Coach Klein. Looks like it's going to be a 30 seconds, so we'll keep it right here. A couple turnovers there led to 4 points for the Chargers. And as I mentioned, we kind of gotten out of the gate pretty quick here, which is good. 7-zip Chargers here, and 6:07 to go here in the H&R block opening quarter.
Last possession down the court, I thought we had really good ball movement. Whipped it around the arc there real quick, got Youngman open, and I think it was Youngman. No, it was Mooker Hyde ended up driving in there and hitting that bucket at the rim.
Got all the way to the hoop.
It's kind of strange seeing our Chargers in their home whites.
Yeah.
All right, so as for that steal and bucket by Youngman, Golden
Chargers
Eagles
are going to a little three-quarter court diamond press here.
Eagles still in the backcourt with it. Across the backcourt, they go over timeline now, get in the front court. That's Munchell. He takes it all the way lane, kicks out, left side three goes up for that young man, misses everything. Youngman with the uncontested rebound. He's going to bring it up the floor. Right side to Owen Eldridge, back to Youngman, up on top of Mooker Hyde. Quickly around the arc, the ball goes. Back to Mooker Hyde, puts it on the floor. One dribble, kicks out to Eldridge. Now Morris, he puts the ball on the floor, right in front of the rim, up and in, and he got fouled.
Nice job of Mason of finding a gap there, sliding right through, and yet fighting through the contact to finish it and have an opportunity to shoot the first Big Sky free throw for tonight.
Fouls on Ryan Sturgis, his first, team's first. Morris's free throws up in the air. It's long, no good. Fight for the ball on the floor. Eagles come away with it. Cross-court pass. They got fortunate that didn't get
well, we forgot to communicate there. Missed picking somebody up.
Munchell got the ball underneath the basket. Took him twice, but he finally did get it in, 9-2.
A little miscommunication there somehow.
Chargers got the ball in the front court. Mooker Hyde with the ball, barking out orders to his teammates. Youngman's going to try a high wing left three, misses. That young man got the rebound, stepped on the inline, turned it over.
It's the third turnover already for the Golden Eagles.
All right, so Chargers going to inbound under their basket. First time tonight for this. Mooker Hyde going to trigger it in. 1-4 over top to Eldridge. He gets the ball in lane, kicks to the corner, up on top Maurer. Around the arc we go, now Youngman. Now Mooker Hyde has it on the right wing. Search, scans the floor, around the arc we go. Morris, nice pass in to Eldridge. He got fouled, up and in. They're going to count it.
Nice little spin move and drop step by Owen Eldridge there. Bucket's good, so he'll go to the line and see if he can make that Big Sky free throw.
Fouls on Sturgis, his second, team second.
11-2 Chargers here at H&R Block opening quarter.
Owen puts up the first free throw. Off the front iron, rolls in.
Got that friendly roll there. Looks like Chargers staying in their little diamond press here.
Sturgis, young man with 2 fouls, brings the ball up, gets to a teammate. Eldridge is able to tip that ball away into Muckerhide's hand, behind the back, right side of the rim, up and in. Muckerhide's speed's going to be a problem for them tonight.
Yeah.
They tried to pass it up the left-hand side.
Yeah, nice deflection by Owen Eldridge there.
So quickly the refs are ready to go. We leave a man wide open. That's Lunford. Left-handed three goes up and in.
Yeah, we just, Coach Metz, I think, tried to change his defense there. And I don't know if everybody didn't get the message or if we were just a little slow reacting.
Well, the ref was quick to hand the ball in. We've complained other games about how slow and how long it takes him to get the ball back in play.
Yeah.
Brady Maurer puts up a left wing three, misses, and Golden Eagles come away with the rebound. 14-5, Chargers up about halfway through this H&R Block first quarter. They get the ball to the low post. Munchell up and under and in. Nice move by that young man. Chargers with the ball on the offensive end again. 7-point lead. Muckerhide finds a way to the rim, kicks out to Youngman. Youngman free throw line. He got hit on that, so he's going to go for 2 shots.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Klein's not going to like. They always hate as a coach having a defender foul a jump shooter. So Chase Youngman going to go to the line, shoot a couple of Big Sky Restaurant free throws.
Fouls on Munchell, his first, team's third. First free throws up, looks long it is.
Looks like the Golden Eagles having several subs check in.
All right, so Youngman gets his second free throw attempt here. Got his toe on the line, takes a big breath. 2 dribble, eyes it, and flies it. Long, no good. Rebound the Eagles. This is Munchell up the right-hand side. Morris is there to shut down his drive. Has to hand off to a teammate, just checked in. They get it to the right baseline. Maurer's on that young man. He fires a 14-footer. It's missed. Loose rebound. Muckerhide comes up with. Quickly up the middle of the floor. He stops the free throw line. Morris, left side of the rim, up and in.
Nice assist by Caden there. Mason Morris lays it in.
Just exactly what you're taught from a young man. Stop the free throw line and make a decision. Maurer fouls that young man on the shot, Patterson, so he's going to go line for 2.
Yeah, we kind of bailed him out because he didn't really have even a good shot right there. That's the hardest thing for kids to understand sometimes is there are times that you do need to foul, and then there are times when you don't.
This Golden Eagle goes to the line and hits it. That's Noah Patterson.
Freshman.
Foul was on Brady, his first, team's first.
16-8 Chargers here. 3:21 to go here in the H&R Block first quarter.
Second free throw's up. It's short off the front of the rim. Morris pulls down the rebound, gives it to Muckerhide, and here we go. Right side of the floor. Gets the ball screen, backs out on the Charger logo. Still with the dribble alive, gets in the lane, finds Eldridge left side of the rim. He goes up on top to Morris. Around the arc to Cooper, who's checked in. Muckerhide looks at a 3, passes it up. Around the arc. Youngman left-hand side, now Muckerhide up on top. Up on top to Morris now. Morris, right side of the rim, gets a lane up and in.
You know, really nice drive there by Mason. He was under control, just split the defenders over there on that side and laid it right in.
Golden Eagles bring the ball all the way up the floor uncontested. They get it in the lane. Number 2's turns, shoots, and rolls it in.
Got to do a better job of taking away a flash cut there. That kid just cut right across the lane in front of Owen Eldridge and caught the ball for a pretty good jump shot there.
We find Morris on the low block, give him a shot fake, and he goes up and under and puts that one in.
Mason Morris having a pretty good first quarter here.
8 points for our Chargers, Mason Morris. 20-10, Chargers up. Cambridge City with the basketball. Chargers stay in their man-to-man defense. On the right-hand side, look inside. Can't get it in there. They kick out Munchell. He fires a straight-on 3. It's missed. No one Eldridge is there to pull down the rebound. Gives it up to Muckerhide down the right-hand side of the court. Right side, all the way to the rim, up and in. Looks like they're going to have to go to a zone if they're going to stop us because they can't stop any of our drives. Quickly down the floor, and shot goes up for the Golden Eagles. It's missed into Cooper Palmer's hands. He's going to bring it across the timeline. I think that's the first time we've seen that this year. into Youngman's hands. Find Eldridge, left side of the rim, one dribble, and rolls around the rim and out. That's just kind of Owen.
Yeah.
He's got to have 2 or 3 of them a game or something ain't right, it seems like.
Yeah.
Munchell has it on the left baseline for the Golden Eagles, gets it in the lane, puts up a tough shot. It's long, no good. Cooper's there to pull down the rebound. Pushes it up ahead to Muckerhide. He slows down at the arc, waiting for somebody to come out and guard him. He gets it to Coop. Give and go. Muckerhide right side of the rim, up and in.
Nice cut, nice feed by Cooper there. Good assist. And the way the game should be played right there.
Golden Eagles with the ball, cross-court pass. Get to Stuckey. Stuckey's over there looking at the defense. Now he brings it to the top. Muckerhide's going to pick him up there. Gets to the elbow, kicks out to a teammate. Round the arc to go. Munchell, he fires a 3. Front iron no good. 34 gets it, and he got fouled on his rebound basket.
Yeah, we just, I don't know what happened there. We didn't get 34 blocked out. He was standing down there all by himself. Fortunately, Cooper got there to, that's a foul that you probably want to give right there.
So that's going to be for Elijah French is going to the line for 2 free throws. Foul is on Cooper, his first, team's second this quarter, so 5 fouls this quarter shouldn't be a problem.
That's another freshman too, Jeff.
Wow.
French is. So they have 3 freshmen that are playing some minutes for him. Coach Klein keeps running them in and out.
They're big kids too.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a well-built freshman right here.
Yep. Listed him as 6'4". I don't know what his weight is, but he's a pretty good-sized freshman kid.
Directing traffic before he gets the ball from the referee, gets it, rolls it off the front of the rim and backboard and in.
24-12 Chargers, 45 seconds to go here in the H&R Block first quarter.
Muckerhide has the ball on the right-hand side. Lunsford picks him up. Muckerhide gets left side of the rim, scoops it up there. Charge on Muckerhide.
Yeah, that's the first turnover for the Chargers.
Muckerhide's first foul, 3rd on Chargers this quarter. Sturgis got the ball in his hands. He works it up the floor, gives it to a teammate. He backs it out on the Chargers logo. Coop's got him. French. Snell's checked into the game for our Chargers. That pass gets tipped by Muckerhide, but right in the Golden Eagles' hands. Puts the shoulder into Muckerhide, kicks out to a teammate, left wing 3. It's no good, it's out of bounds.
Chargers are switching everything in their man-to-man defense, and I know that creates some problems sometimes, as long as you're talking and communicating. .9 seconds to go here in our opening quarter. 24-12 Chargers.
Coach Metz switched a couple kids in. He's barking a lot. Looks like maybe got an offensive lineup in there. Youngman has it. Maurer, left corner outside the arc. Cooper gives it to Youngman. Traveled with the basketball.
Yeah. Took a little extra shuffle there. Second turnover by the Chargers.
Running Schnell back in for defense. Running Morris back in for defense. And check Muckerhide out. Protecting him. All right, so they got 8 seconds here before the quarter ends. Stuckey with the basketball, moves left-hand side. Morris is in, backdoor cut. He's able to catch it. That should be a charge, and it is. Schnell stood his ground.
Yeah, nice job by Marshall. 5th turnover for the Golden Eagles here with 1.4 to go.
4th foul on the Eagles, so next foul, we could go to the line here before this quarter ends, and we're just going to eat it down here. So that's the end of 1 here at North Decatur. Chargers up 24-12 over the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, good start here. We'll take some sponsor breaks and be right back with more Charger basketball here on WGRE.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
We're back here at North Decatur High School. Chargers take a 24-12 opening quarter lead here. Jeff, I had us unofficially only missing 4 shots that first quarter.
Well, Gary, we got a lot of dribble drives to the basket, and getting that close, you better be hitting them.
Yeah, my little shot chart, I'm running out of room down here around the basket and then where I put the layup. So, yeah, we did a good job of just attacking the basket.
Well, Gary, one thing I'd like to mention here is that Chargers typically are a slow starting team in the first quarter. It's good to see us come out, have a big first quarter. Now we got to keep this momentum going into the second. Usually our second and third quarters are pretty good. I don't know about our fourth quarter so much, but I'd really like to see this momentum continue and keep building this lead.
Yep, I would agree.
Golden Eagles get the ball to start this second quarter. It's one of them. Sturgis with the ball, gives to Munchell. He's directing their traffic against North Decatur's man-to-man defense. He runs into Maurer, has to turn around and give it out to a teammate. Up on top, I believe that's Webb. Around the arc it goes. Number 2 has it. Back out to Munchell. Munchell gets Brady away from the basket, gets it in the lane,
nice
puts it up and in.
Nice turnaround there by Munchell. 24-14 Chargers.
Merker Hyde walks it in the front court. Now we're going to slow down here a little bit.
Golden Eagles standing there man-to-man.
Morris with the ball on the right-hand side. Now Eldridge with it in the right corner. Dribbles out of there. Mucker Hyde up on top. Brady Maurer on the wing. Now Schnell on the left baseline. Back to Maurer. Left wing 3 goes up. Good.
Nice shot by Brady. Just took his time and drained it.
I don't think he got in the score box against Oldenburg, so good to see him getting a scoring book. Eagle shot goes up, it's missed. We find Brady over here on the left wing. He passes it up, gives to Mucker Hyde. He drives in the lane, comes up a little short on that dribble drive, and we're going the other way as Snell goes over the back.
Going to be on Snell.
His first, team's first this quarter.
27-14 Chargers here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
All right, so we finally get the ball inbounds, and here comes Sturgis with the basketball for the Golden Eagles. They work to Munchell in the corner. He tries left baseline, gets shut off by Kook. They kick out. Kook has trouble recovering.
It's a nice little recognition by Cambridge City there. Drive the baseline. The guy lifts out to the three-point line and throw it back out. Tough to defend that, especially when you have to help.
Chargers working the ball around the arc. Cooper has it on the right-hand side. Up on top to Owen. Caden gets to the free throw line, kicks to the corner. Morris. Now Palmer. Palmer finds his way to the left side of the rim. He rolls it around the rim. It comes out as well. And they let him rebound it. And here come the Eagles with the basketball. Munchell gets it in the front court for the Golden Eagles. 10-point lead for the Chargers, 27-17 early here in the second quarter. Morris steps out on Munchell. He works to the left-hand side.
Good pressure there by Mason.
Now he gets around Morris, runs into Maurer. Maurer affects the shot.
Fortunately, we didn't get a foul there, too.
Yeah. Maurer pulls down a rebound, gives to Mucker Hyde. Finds Brady. 3 goes up from the right-hand side. In and out, no good. Ball's out of bounds. Golden Eagles basketball. Well, that's 3 shots we've had that rolled around the rim, Gary.
Yeah, just not dropping in for us this quarter.
Sturgis running the point for him. Give it up to number 2, Stuckey. Stuckey's going to bring the ball back up on top. Got Mucker Hyde on him. Find Lunsford. Lunsford, he gets to the elbow, kicks out to a teammate. Eldridge steals that pass. He's racing down the right-hand side of the court, lays it up and in.
Yeah, it's 6 turnover for the Golden Eagles. Good recognition here by Owen Eldridge.
Eagles quickly heading to the front court now. Stuckey with the ball, high right wing. Thought Eldridge might get his hands on that. Lunsford puts up a 3 and he hits it.
Young man's got a nice shot.
We got a timeout.
Cuts it to 9, 29-20 Chargers here. Looks like it's a full timeout, so we're going to take some sponsor breaks and be right back with more Charger basketball.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School. Chargers on top 29-20 with 5:03 to go here in our Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Gary, we kind of had a slow start to this second quarter here. They've outscored us 8-5.
Yeah, and they've made some perimeter shots. Like I said before the game started, I know Coach Metz was concerned about their ability to shoot the ball from the perimeter, and we just haven't got out and contested. And you know, a team like that, you got to be there when they catch it, not after they catch it. And, we just haven't done that quite as well. So see if we made an adjustment here, see what we're going to do.
Booker Hyde's going to bring the ball up for our Chargers. It looked like the Golden Eagles stay in them. No, I think they're in the zone now, aren't they?
I couldn't tell.
Youngman puts up a three.
We didn't have enough movement for me to.
He misses a three. Golden Eagles with the rebound. Mutchell has it on the right wing. Eldridge has got him checked out there. He gets it in lane. Stop, kicks out to Lunsford. He puts up a three. Lefty misses long. When Eldridge pulls down the rebound, and he's racing up the right-hand side of the court. Gets it in lane. Lazy pass to Maurer, and it gets stolen.
Yeah, just that was doomed from the beginning.
Golden Eagles with the ball. Three from the wing. Hits it. I believe that's Webb. His first points of the night. Another three-pointer for the Golden Eagles. 23-29.
Yeah,
Golden Eagles.
They're kind of getting us a little bit in transition where we're not getting out on shooters quite as quick.
Chargers work the ball around the arc. We get Palmer cutting across the arc. Now moves to the left-hand side up to Muckerhide. Down the arc we go. Maurer gets it to the right baseline. Eldridge. He had nowhere to go. Takes the dribble, gets it out on top, and clears traffic. Muckerhide's going to try left wing three. He's going to have to bank it in, and it don't work out. But Palmer's there for a strong rebound. Left side of the rim, gets it up and in.
Really nice job by Cooper there, getting that put back and taking his time to score around the basket.
Don't take the Golden Eagles long to get down to the baseline and shoot that shot. They miss it. Maurer with the rebound, and here come our Chargers. 31-23. Muckerhide gets the right side of the rim, up and in. Puts him in double digits for tonight. Lunsford quickly down the right-hand side of the court. His pass gets tipped away right into Munchell's hands. Tough turnaround shot, and he hits it.
Tell you what, I'm kind of impressed with Golden Eagles. They've got some kids that can score the basketball.
They're not afraid to get it down the floor.
No.
Youngman's going to try left wing three. Buries it. Second three-pointer of the night for Youngman.
36-25 Chargers. A little over 3 minutes to go here in our second quarter.
Golden Eagles work it around the arc. They got it in the right corner. Chargers staying there man-to-man. Lunsford had an opportunity for a three. Passes it up. Left side of the rim, up and in.
Boy, he just went right to the hoop, and we didn't get any help or anything on him.
It kind of looked like what Muckerhide's been doing to them all night.
Yeah.
Chargers with the ball. Their offensive end. Chase Youngman puts up a long three and hits that one. 2 in a row for Chase. Puts him at 11 points for the night.
We just got to get some stops on the defensive end here.
Lunsford's going to try a three. It's long off the iron, no good.
Nice rebound there by Youngman. Muckerhide goes the other way in a hurry.
Gets it in lane, stop. Now it gets kicked out. Youngman's going to try for the trifecta. Can't get it, but nice rebound by Eldridge. Maurer's going to try a three. It's off the front iron, no good. This time the Golden Eagles pull down the rebound. Looks like both teams are falling in love with that three here, Gary.
Yeah.
Youngman carried the ball. The refs missed it.
And that first quarter we really did a nice job of getting to the basket, too. Got to continue to do that.
Maurer with another rebound. Chargers have it. Youngman kicks it around to Maurer. Now Muckerhide. He's thinking about it. Does a shot fake. Gets inside the lane. Left side to Eldridge. Tough little pass. Eldridge just gets his hands on it. Reverse pivot. Up and in. And he got fouled.
Nice job of the little spin move to his right shoulder, and Owen was able to fight through some contact and get that hoop.
Fouls on 12 Sturgis. That's his third. Just the first team foul this quarter for the Golden Eagles. Under 2 minutes to play.
Marshall Snell checked in for Brady Maurer here. Owen Eldridge have an opportunity to make another one of those Big Sky restaurant free throws.
So Owen puts his toe on the line. He takes a deep breath, eyes it, flies it. It's long. Eagles come away with the rebound. Boy, our free throws again tonight, Gary.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Bunchell in the lane, 10-footer. He missed, but he got fouled.
Again, there's that thing I talked about earlier, Cambridge City did, where we're fouling a jump shooter who's kind of falling away from the basket.
Fouls on Owen Eldridge, his first, team second this quarter. And then put Munchell at the line. First time to line for him tonight. 8 points, averaging 18, so he's pretty much right where he's supposed to be.
Yep.
First one's up, and it's good.
Mason Morris checks back in for Owen Eldridge.
Munchell gets the ball from the referee. Puts his shot in the air. It's good.
41-29 Chargers, 1:35 to go here in the Decatur County Memorial Hospital second quarter.
Mucker Hyde
just kind of goes where he wants to go.
Yep, got a nice ball screen from Schnell, and he used it and got him all the way left side of the rim. A little backcourt pressure, man-to-man pressure by our Chargers. They have no problem bringing it across the timeline. Lunsford has it. Gives it to Munchell. Munchell's looking inside. They get it to big 34. Schnell's on him, fakes a shot, puts a shoulder into Schnell. Schnell couldn't draw the foul. Shot's up, it's missed. Morris with the rebound. Gives it to Mucker Hyde. Mucker Hyde brings it across the timeline. Minute to play here in the second quarter. Chargers up 43-29. Youngman left side of the rim. Kicks it out to Palmer. He's going to try a right wing three. It's off the back iron, no good. Morris tries to tip it out to a teammate, but it goes to the Golden Eagle, and here they come. Quickly up the right-hand side of the floor. Munchell, he gets stopped. 10-footer in the lane. It's missed, and we got a foul called.
I think it might be on Snell. He might have been holding 34 there. We just got to do a better job of getting body on people.
That is on Schnell, his second. Team's third this quarter, so the Golden Eagles are an inbound under their basket. Patterson, a sub's going to throw it in. Big 34 there, that's French. Finds a cutting Munchell, mishandles a little bit, kicks out to a teammate. Now Lunsford, left wing three, comes up way short.
Good block there by Cooper.
Okay. Youngman comes away with that loose ball up the right-hand side, finds Mucker Hyde. Now Morris on the left wing, Mucker Hyde up on top. 28 seconds to play. Youngman has it, goes inside to Coop. Coop gets the right side of the rim, muscles his way in, up and in.
Nice job of Cooper by taking his time and just maneuvering down there, and good pivot. Scores with it.
Golden Eagles quickly up the right-hand side of the floor. Chargers stay in their man-to-man defense. We got 10 seconds to play. French, he's got it 8 foot from the basket, has to kick out to a teammate, Munchell. We're at about 4 seconds. Morris just about steals it. Youngman has to come over, and that shot's missed, so that's your first
pretty
half.
Good job defensively there at the end.
45-29.
Keep them from getting a clear look, so we'll take some sponsor breaks and be back with Charger basketball here on WTRE and our Stones Farm Service halftime show.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fill those recycling containers. In Decatur County, acceptable items you can recycle include aluminum and steel cans, glass bottles and jars, plastic tubs, jugs, and bottles, paper products like cardboard, newspapers, magazines, office paper, and all that unwanted junk mail. Items that are not accepted include plastic bags and styrofoam. Decatur County has permanent recycling sites in Greensburg, St. Paul, Lake Santee, and Westport, with mobile recycling the first and second Saturdays of the month. Remember to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
This is Michelle Gauk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
Welcome back to North Decatur High School, where we are at halftime and ready for our Stones Farm Service halftime report. Chargers on top 45-29. Jeff, why don't you go through the scorebook first, and then we can chat.
All right, quickly for the Cambridge City Golden Eagles, Munchell's leading them with 10 points. Lunsford, 8. Stuckey, 5. Webb has 3. French comes off the bench, gives them 2, and Patterson off the bench gives them 1. They've hit 4 threes in the first half, and they're 5 of 6 from the foul line. Our Chargers have 2 Chargers in double figures to start the ball game tonight. Caden Muckerhide's leading the way with 12 points, followed closely by Chase Youngman with 11 points. Mason Morris had a strong first quarter, 8 points for him, all 8 of them in the first quarter. Owen Eldridge, who got to start tonight, 7 points. Cooper Palmer comes off the bench with 4, and Brady Maurer has 3 points. We've hit 4 threes also in the first half, but our free throws are 1 of 5, Gary.
Oh boy, yeah, that's not good. I know we haven't shot a bunch of them, but still, you gotta be making 4 out of 5 here.
Well, yeah, I mean that's 20%.
Yeah.
So that's good thing it's not a tight ball game. You know, Caden Muckerhide and really most of our Chargers, pretty much whenever they want to get to the rim, they've been able to get there in the first half.
Yeah. I know Caden got that charging foul, that one drive, and I really thought he did a pretty good job on that of avoiding it, kind of sliding over, but official was standing right there, and I don't think the Cambridge City player moved any, so obviously it must have been a charge. Unofficially, I had the Chargers for only 3 turnovers that half. I had Cambridge City for 6, so pretty well played first half, and I think that's why it went pretty quick. There weren't a huge amount of fouls. There weren't just a lot of action up and down the floor, and a lot of almost 74 points scored there.
Well, and strong first quarter, not a bad second quarter. 21 points in the second quarter, so you can't complain about that. That's going to put us in the 80s if we keep that up. Will be the most points we've scored all year. But I feel like we give them too many points in the second quarter, 12, 17 points.
Yeah, I'm sure defense is one of the things that Coach Metz is probably addressing at halftime. We've just got to really make sure we're getting out on shooters and making them put the ball on the floor, because they've had too many, I won't say completely uncontested wide open threes, but where we've given them too much space. Like I've said before, lots of times when you have a team like that pretty good perimeter shooters, you got to be there when they catch the ball, not after they catch it, because that gives them enough time to get that shot off. And I'll be honest with you, they've scored some shots in the lane there too, some little fadeaway things that Munchell has gotten, and those kinds of things. So I'm sure we've got to tighten things down defensively and make sure we're getting out on shooters and making them put the ball off the floor to drive them off the line. Unofficially, I had us 4 for 11 from the three-point line, which is not terrible. And an overall 19 for 30 from the field. That's 60+% from the field. And in a 2-point range, we were 14 for 19.
Yeah, and I think 2 of them rolled all the way around the rim and come out on us there, so we were real close. But yeah, like I said, I mean, most Chargers could have their way, pretty much get to the rim whenever they wanted to, so that's going to help our 2-point shooting. I thought there in the second quarter, the Golden Eagles tried to force the pace of the game a little more, really sped it up, and actually we're down the floor on the offensive end before we were even set on defense. So like you said, I'm sure that was a talk at halftime about getting back there and getting ready to play defense.
Yeah, very, very much so. really we got to come out this third quarter like I've always talked about, first 3 minutes here, and kind of establish things, and hopefully we can extend that lead from maybe 16 to 20, 21, 22 points here in the first 3 minutes. And but Cambridge City has a nice team with, especially considering their youth. All 3 freshmen came in the game, gave them solid minutes. Munchell's really a solid player for him. Munchell's a nice player, and he's only a sophomore. But they've kind of impressed me so far with what they're doing on the offensive end.
Yeah, one thing I didn't mention, Sturgis, number 12 for them, he's got 3 fouls. And we have just one Charger with 2 fouls, Marshall Snell. So fouls are not an issue. I think that's the first time this year they haven't been an issue to start the second half.
A couple things while I'm thinking about it, Jeff. Between games, they were able to recognize the Charger football team for their excellent season this past fall, where they went 9-4 and won another sectional championship. Lost a tough one up at Sheridan in the regional, but had a really nice year again. And the other thing I wanted to mention, our JV started the evening off, and they are now 5-0 to start the season with a 67-35 win over Cambridge City tonight. So good start for Coach Hawker and his JV team this year.
Yeah, first time tonight we've seen the running clock get put into effect in the JV game.
Yes.
New rule this year, you get a team down 35 points, it's a running clock. And it continues throughout the game.
Yep. We're about ready for the tip-off and or not the tip-off, excuse me, the start of the second half here. Our sponsor will be Canelli & Daughters Car Wash. Thanks to Stone's Farm Service on East Main Street for sponsoring our halftime show there. And looks like the Chargers will probably have the ball to start the second half here, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm guessing, I think so. According to our PA announcer, we do get to basketball, Gary.
Matt Morris does a great job on the PA.
He's got the perfect voice for that.
Yep, he does.
I hope he don't go back and listen to this, because I'd never tell him that.
and he doesn't overdo it. You know,
Right.
He gives you the right amount of information. And some PA announcers sometimes want to talk too much, and Matt gives you plenty, but not over the top. Well, here we go. Chargers started with Muckerhide bringing the ball across the timeline.
Looks like the Eagles are in a man-to-man defense. Muckerhide moves it to the left, gets it to Palmer at the free throw line. Youngman cuts around him. Now Muckerhide right behind him. Brady Maurer, right corner 3 to start this half. It's off the iron, no good. Palmer gets the rebound, gets put up, tipped away. Muckerhide comes away with the loose ball. Get it to Maurer, back to Muckerhide, looks at a 3, passes it up. Right in front of the rim, 8-footer up and in.
Good job of Caden there of not settling for that 3, getting right to the lane and knocking it in. Big offensive rebound there, too.
Yeah. Eagles with the ball. They work it around the arc. Lunsford gets Brady on his toes a little bit. Morris is there to shut down the drive. Kick it to the left corner. Munchell kicks it up on top to a teammate. Gets to the free throw line. Now right side of the rim. Youngman has to wall up. Shots long, no good. Morris with the rebound. Gives it to Muckerhide, and the Chargers are in business again. Youngman, left side, thinks about a 3, thinks about a drive. Kicks it out to Muckerhide. Muckerhide to Maurer. Long 3 from Caden. Muckerhide hits it. His first 3 of the night.
You know, one of the things that's been really good tonight on the offensive end, I thought we've really had good ball movement from one side of the floor to the other, and it's forced Cambridge City to have to move a little bit.
Cambridge City puts a straight on 3. It's missed, no good. Morris with another rebound to start this half. Muckerhide, right corner. Palmer gets it underneath the rim. Thought I heard a whistle. It must have been a shoe squeak.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Around the arc we go. Youngman, he's going to try a 3 from the left-hand side. It's no good. Palmer with a strong rebound. And around the arc we go again. Muckerhide, he puts the ball on the floor, left side of the rim. Tough right-handed shot, missed. Morris got the rebound, tip it up. Still fighting for it, and it's going to be Cambridge City ball out of bounds. I think Morris was so surprised that ball ended up in his hands that he struggled to shoot it there.
Yeah.
Chargers show a little bit of pressure on this inbound. Sturgis has it. He's the young man with 3 fouls for the Golden Eagles. We try to trap him. He gets around it. Finds a teammate at the free throw line. He puts it up. It's long, no good. Morris pulls down the rebound. Gives it up to Muckerhide. Quickly down the middle of the floor. Youngman, left side of the rim. Up and in.
Good transition there. Had lanes all filled. Caden did a nice dump off to Youngman there. Looks like he's going to get an offensive foul. Good for Chase Youngman.
Yeah, he stood in there and took that. I didn't think we'd see many of them this year. Looks like he took a pretty good shot.
Yeah, I kind of pushed off with the arm there. The Cambridge City player did.
Fouls on Stuckey, his first foul of this half.
Well, kind of like we started the game, Jeff. We scored the first 7 points here.
Chargers with the basketball. Mucker Hyde outside the arc. He gets the left side of the rim, up and in.
Good drive. Caden does such a good job of recognizing when he needs to go to the bucket, and that's really good.
Golden Eagles cross-court pass. They put it on the floor, get it inside the arc, puts up a 12-footer. It's missed, no good. And, boy, they can't buy a bucket right now. Farmer with the basketball, hands to Mucker Hyde in our front court. They slow us down. Maurer has it. Now back to Mucker Hyde. Mucker Hyde and Maurer, right wing three. It's off the front iron, no good stuff. Lunsford there for the rebound.
Well, I really wish we would put Brady down there on the block.
Well, the ball never went to the left-hand side of the court.
He's a good scorer from the perimeter, but he's the biggest kid on the floor. Put him down there on the block, go to that left shoulder and shoot that little, like Mason Morris picking up a foul there.
Yeah, I think Munchell got it in the lane. Morris was right there to face him up, and he's going to pick up the foul. It's just his first. So Munchell's going to the line for the Golden Eagles. It's going to be a 2-shot foul. There earlier tonight, hit both his free throws.
Started this quarter here on a 9-0 run, so the Chargers have bumped that 16-point lead up to a 25-point lead now.
First free throws up, no good. So 3 subs come in for the Golden Eagles. When he subs, he subs. Looks like we got everything reorganized.
Like Owen Eldridge checked in for Mason Morris here.
Ball goes up, and it's good.
The Eagles get on the board in the second half. 54-30 here in our Canelli and Daughters Car Wash third quarter.
Mucker Hyde with the ball in the front court. Gets to the free throw line, kicks to Maurer. Left wing three, it's off iron, no good. Long rebound goes to the Golden Eagles. Quickly up the left-hand side of the floor.
Ooh,
that's over and back.
I was going to say that.
Yeah, he did not establish himself in front court.
Second turnover of the half for the Golden Eagles, so
that's just
Charger ball.
Just a freshman mistake there.
Yep.
It's all he had to do was hold on to it for another split second. We didn't have any Chargers on him, so tough turnover there for the Golden Eagles. Chargers with the basketball in Mucker Hyde's hand. Youngman, right-hand side. It gets tipped out of his hands a little bit. Mucker Hyde. Maurer takes it in lane, right in front of the rim, puts it up and in.
Good little floater. I'd like to see him do that a little bit more.
Golden Eagles get the ball in the front court. Munchell has it straight on. Youngman's got it to him. In fact, Chargers stay in a man-to-man defense. Munchell has to back it back out. That works down the left-hand side. Eldridge is there to help out. Long three from Patterson. No good. Maurer there with the rebound. Gives it up to Mucker Hyde. Chargers in the front court. We're halfway through this third quarter already.
Yeah.
Gary. We got it to Eldridge. He works himself right in front of the rim. Missed his shot. Parmer tipped the rebound to himself. Mucker Hyde puts up a 15-footer. Off the side of the iron, no good. Owen Eldridge with the rebound. He clears out. Gives to Mucker Hyde. Oh, he forced that one up and missed it. Patterson brings it quickly up the middle of the floor. Puts his shoulder down. Eldridge stays right there. If he'd stayed on the floor, I think he could have picked up the foul on him, but Owen's going to pick that up. Just his second. Going to send Patterson in the line. Been there earlier tonight. 1 of 2 for him.
And I've got Cooper Parmer for 7 rebounds already. Three on the offensive end, so he's done a nice job from that standpoint.
Young man missed his first free throw.
56-30 Chargers here. 3:45 to go in the Canelli and Daughters third quarter.
Boy, 2 flat free throws, and neither one of them went in. Mucker Hyde has the ball in the front court for the Chargers. Maurer right wing, back to Mucker Hyde. Takes it to the center of the court. Finds Owen Eldridge. Had 2 Chargers right there. Back to Owen, right side of the rim. He clears a little room, right side, up and in.
Really nice, strong move there by Owen. Good pass by Brady Maurer.
They get it to Munchell. He races down the right-hand side, puts up a 12-footer.
Good rebound there by Owen Eldridge.
Nice bounce pass ahead to Youngman. He misses. Shoot. And looks like we're going to retain that ball on
I
the
think it was
rebound.
knocked out of Mucker Hyde's hands there. But
okay.
Really good break there. Just couldn't quite finish on that one. I think Chase is kind of shaking his head and can't believe he missed that one.
Eldridge, we inbound to him on the low block. He does a little step under. Can't buy a basket right now. Cooper's fighting for it. He steps out of bounds with the basketball.
Owen made a nice move there. He just didn't finish it.
Right. Golden Eagles with the ball in the front court. Chargers staying a man-to-man. Mooker-Hyde's on this young man. He moves to the right-hand side of the floor. Now they get it to French. Big kid in the middle. I think he's a freshman too. They get it to Patterson. He tries the left-hand side, loses it. Lunsford in the French. He's just inside the arc. Nice cut by Lunsford. Ball gets tipped away into Maurer's hands. Quickly up the front court. Youngman right side of the rim. He leaves it short, and the Golden Eagles pull it down. They're up the left hand. Right in front of his coach, he fires a three and hits it. That's French.
58-33 Chargers. 2:30 to go here in our third quarter.
We left a lot of points at the rim this third quarter.
Yeah, we have. That's
Mooker-Hyde with the ball, kicks the Youngman, left wing three. In and out, no good.
Boy, that's
Eagles with the rebound in the front court already. 2:11 to play here in the third quarter. The Canellian Daughters third quarter. They gets right to the front of the rim.
Nice little move there by Gillespie.
Chargers in the front court. Now Owen Eldridge has it on the left baseline. Trying to work on his man, has to kick out to Palmer. Palmer puts it on the floor, back to Eldridge. He's underneath the rim. If that goes in, he should be a magician, and it didn't. And we got a jump ball here, so it should be Golden Eagles ball.
Yep.
I liked everything Owen did there, except when he got himself under the basket, he should have just dribbled it out or found a teammate. He was down there in no man's land, really didn't.
You're not going to be able to do much with it down there unless you're Dr. J.
Yeah.
And there may be some people out there listening to us or watching us, Jeff, that don't know who Dr. J is. Let me just tell you, folks, he was a pretty good player.
Yeah.
And he was a magician.
Larry Bird and him were I kind of the same. When they got around the basket, they could do things that just
amazing.
Yeah. Golden Eagles with the ball. They get the right side of the rim.
Nice block there by Mason Morris.
Yeah, got up and blocked that shot or whatever it was. Hands to Mooker-Hyde. Mooker-Hyde, left side of the rim. Fakes a shot, has to give it to Morris, who's standing right in front of the rim. One dribble up and in.
You know, I like Mason tonight. What he's done, he's kind of slowed down. He's not playing out of control around the basket there. He's just making sure that he's finishing.
And that's his 10th point tonight. Had 8 in the first quarter, quiet in the second quarter. Good job for Mason Morris. Eagles with the ball on the right-hand side. That's Stuckey with the ball. He pulls it out, gets a ball screen. Now to Webb. 52 seconds. That pass is stolen by Owen Eldridge. He races it up the floor, gives it to Mooker-Hyde. Mooker-Hyde looks at a three, puts it on the floor, left side of the rim, gets it knocked out of his hands. They're going to call jump ball. It's going to be Charger ball.
Yeah, I think we were lucky there that we didn't get a travel out of that.
Yeah. I would have liked to see Caden just, let's let our offense get down here. So we're going to inbound under our basket. Owen Eldridge, right side of the rim.
Nice alert look there by Caden and got the ball to Owen for an easy bucket.
Gives Owen 11 points on the night. 62-35. Chargers up with a half minute to play here in the Canellian Daughters third quarter. Golden Eagles get right in front of the rim, reverse pivot up and in. That's that young Patterson, his first 2 points of the quarter. Mooker-Hyde races it up the court, gets it to Morris. That pass gets tipped away by Patterson. Don't foul him, Owen. And he gets it up and in.
62-39.
Mooker-Hyde's going to slow it down. We got the 5 seconds to play here in the quarter. Mooker-Hyde, he gets to the elbow, steps around it, puts up a tough shot, and that's your quarter. 62-39. Chargers up.
Well, again, we got a little careless, a little sloppy there at the end of the quarter, but again, we pretty much have been scoring about whenever we want to. Chargers lead 62-39. We'll take some sponsor breaks and be right back with our Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Charger basketball here on WTRE.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy-Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy-Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy-Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
We are back here at North Decatur High School, ready to start our Napoleon State Bank fourth quarter. Chargers on top 62-39. We just kind of maintained things that quarter, Jeff. We didn't, I think we were up 21. We're up to 23 now. Just didn't extend it. We extended earlier. We started out 9-0.
Yeah.
To start the quarter there, but then we just kind of got a little sloppy on both ends of the floor there. And that's such a tough thing for when you get a pretty good lead like that, for kids to continue to maintain the same pace of play and execution. But if we had the answer to that, we could make a lot of money.
But, you know, give Cambridge City kids a lot of credit for not giving up.
Exactly.
You know, so Stuckey tries a long three to start this quarter. It's no good. Mauer's there to pull down a rebound. So Chargers got their first offensive set here in the fourth quarter tonight. Muckerhide with the ball. Gets it to the free throw line. Kicks to Youngman. Left wing three. It's in and out. No good. He's kind of been streaky tonight, Youngman has. Quickly up the floor, right-hand side.
Yeah, we're 1 for 6 from the third quarter.
That Patterson come off the bench, hit a nice little bucket inside.
Again, you know, they're scoring things on us inside. That's from a defensive standpoint, it's one thing to give up a three here and there, but when they're getting in the paint and
Chargers with the ball, got it to Muckerhide, gets ball screen from Mauer. Muckerhide gets down a little lane, he's out of control, and I think that's the right call. It's a tough one, but
just kind of forced that one there. He couldn't make the right decision. He probably went one dribble too long. If he'd have just kicked it out to the corner to chase there, we'd have been fine.
Fouls on Muckerhide, his first of the quarter for the Chargers.
And it's only the first turnover of the second half for us.
And Eagles come down, number 4, hits a three for them. That's Webb.
Yeah, Webb's, he's another player I kind of like. He's not going to impress you with his athleticism, but he can score.
We get the ball to Youngman, left side. He puts it up hard off the glass and gets it in. 15 points for Youngman tonight. Webb gets the ball up on top for the Eagles. They get it inside to French. Nice spin move, has to kick out to the corner. Stuckey hits that three.
So they got the lead down to 17 here. 6:25 to go here in the fourth quarter.
Muckerhide gets the corner to Schnell, up on top to Morris. Around the arc we go. Brady Mauer's going to try a three. It's short, no good.
Nice
Morris with the
there.
rebound. They didn't call travel. Gets it to Snell, right side of the rim, up and in.
That's a great play by Mason Morris there on that offensive rebound to have his presence about him and toss it to Marshall for a bucket there.
I guess my question to you is, why didn't they call travel on that? Most of the time they call travel.
As long as you don't try to get up, it's not a travel.
We get it to Youngman, left-hand side. He goes hard, gets fouled as he gets that bucket put in.
Yeah, as long as you, when you end up on the floor like that, unless you just roll completely over, it's not a travel unless you actually try to get up with the ball.
Okay, Youngman goes to the Big Sky free throw line. His attempt is up and good.
(69-47), back to a 22-point margin for the Chargers after that 5-0 run.
Munchell has it. He's wide open outside the arc. He fires it long off the glass, no good. And we got a foul on a Charger on that long rebound. And Mauer's going to pick it up.
I didn't see what happened there. I don't know if he was holding him on the rebound or what the deal was, but
Brady's second team foul this quarter. So the Golden Eagles going to inbound under their basket. Stuckey to trigger man. Looking. Finds a teammate on the right-hand side. Muckerhide's on him. Gets him pick up his dribble. He throws it right to Youngman. Youngman has a little bit of trouble. Tries to throw it back to a teammate, but nothing but Golden Eagles there. They pick up the ball, get it inside to Munchell. He puts up a 15-footer. It's no good. Mauer's there with the rebound. I think if I'm Coach Metz, I'm saying, let's slow it down here, guys. Let's get a good look at this, get a quality shot.
Because you're going to have to, at some point against some team, play with a little different pace. So have some discipline and have some patience.
Now with this matchup, I clear everybody out. Muckerhide's on a lot bigger kid. I'll let him take him. Muckerhide gets the ball back, gets in lane, gets it knocked away. Morris is right there to pick up that loose ball and put it in.
Yeah, good alert play there. Mason Morris has played a really nice game tonight, Jeff.
Yes. I think we talked about him earlier. You're just like doing a lot of things. Him and Owen Eldridge, you really don't get in the books and people don't know about unless you're at the ball game. But tonight they both stepped up and done some really good things. Eagles miss that shot. Muckerhide has it in his hands fine. Youngman, left-hand side. Back to Muckerhide on the left-hand side. Uses up his dribble. Now back to Youngman. Fakes the three, puts it on the floor, puts up a tough 8-footer. It's long off the back iron, no good. Maurer with the rebound, banks it up and in.
Good offensive rebound put back by Brady Maurer there.
Like to see him when he threw that off the glass there at a nice-looking shot.
Yep.
Probably increased his percentage to make that by a bunch.
Well, and the other part about it is, like I said, we've been talking. I'd like to see him in there on a little more permanent basis.
Eagles
that rebound right there gives him his 9th rebound of the game, too.
That's awesome. Muckerhide with the ball in the front court, gives it to Morris. Right-hand side, up on top to Youngman. Fake, gets his man in the air, gets the left side of the rim, puts it up. I don't know how he did, but he got her in.
Strong move there by Chase. He really fought through the contact and was able to knock it in. The Chargers have bumped the thing back up to 28 points now. I think we're kind of wearing them down a little bit. They're not quite as effective on the offensive end.
Get the ball in the left corner. French puts up a three from there. It's short, no good. We come away with another rebound. Muckerhide hustles it right at the middle of the court. Left side of the rim, up and in.
Yeah, one of the things about it is we just, I won't call us relentless, but we kind of continue to pound away and push it at them and take shots. And when you do that, that wears on a team both physically and mentally.
And I think the last few shots we've seen them take from the outside, I feel like they've all been short. So that tells me their legs are going.
Yep.
So they're young.
Yep.
They're getting tired. And Muckerhide, just like the Energizer Bunny, Youngman tonight too, they just keep going and going and going.
Exactly.
They're wearing me out, and I'm sitting up here watching, Gary.
It's like Cooper Palmer checked in the ball game for Marshall Snell. Marshall gave us some good minutes there.
Yeah, he didn't play much. Was it against Oldenburg?
Yeah.
So good to see him get some good action, good quality minutes, and you've done a good job. Golden Eagles with the ball. Freshman Stuckey kicks out to Lunsford. He loses control of it. Youngman picks it up. He throws a baseball pass over top of Muckerhide, right side of the rim. Tough shot, but he got it up and in, made it look easy.
It's a 5th turnover of the half. Gives an 11 for the game for the Golden Eagles.
Munchell puts the ball under his elbow. He's going to slow it down a little bit. Looks like he's catching his breath out there. Eldridge has got him. He gets to the elbow. Outside to French. French fakes a shot, gets to the free throw line. Finds Lunsford just inside the arc. Now Stuckey has it again. Muckerhide's got him checked. Outside to French. Munchell. 16-footer.
Good pressure on the shot there by Owen Eldridge. Rebound number 10 for Brady Maurer.
Muckerhide with the ball. Maurer, Youngman around the arc. Looks at a three, puts the ball on the floor. Backs it back out, gives it to Muckerhide. Muckerhide gets all the way to the right baseline, has to kick out to Youngman. He goes to Maurer. Maurer's going to try a left wing three, front iron, no good. And the Golden Eagles get the rebound. Quickly up the middle of the floor, Munchell, left hand, scoops it, misses. Maurer with another rebound. Kicks ahead to Youngman. He's going to try a three, and it's off the iron, no good. And everybody on the floor stood there and watched it, but one kid, and he ended up with the rebound. I think Youngman's starting to cramp up a little bit.
Well, at this point, I'm sure Coach has got some subs coming in here if we can get a dead ball.
I think he called a timeout to get him in.
Yeah, I think he called a foul on Caden out front here, so that's what we had to do. Minute 57 to go here in the Napoleon State Bank 4th quarter. Chargers with a 32-point lead. I did see Coach Mark James, the Triton Central coach across the way, taking some notes tonight. Saw him go out the door a while ago, so I'm sure he's going back to put their game plan together. They do play on Friday night, though, before we play them on Saturday.
Well, he might be scratching his head after seeing this effort tonight from our Chargers. Logan Odell, Rennekamp, and Thackeray check in for our Chargers. Logan Odell, he's kind of been a little bit of a spark the last couple games off the bench for us. It's his first varsity action here tonight.
Yeah.
This group of Chargers is working the ball around. Rennekamp, Eldridge, Odell goes inside to Eldridge, gets knocked out of his hands, and the Golden Eagles come away with it. Get it down the left-hand side of the court. Young man picks up his dribble, has to find a teammate. Stuckey has it up on top. Thackeray's giving him plenty of room. Rennekamp's on this young man. I can't see his number. They throw it away.
That was 12.
Sturgis.
Sturgis, yep.
Chargers with the basketball. 30-point lead, just over a minute to play here. Napoleon State Bank 4th quarter, right, Gary?
Yes, it is.
All right, Chargers with the basketball, commanding lead here. Thackeray with the ball. Looks, gives it to Parmer. Finds Odell. Odell tries to get inside to Eldridge, get kicked. Chargers going to maintain possession of the basketball. Coach Metch is coaching the young men up hard yet. So.
Yep. Just talking about making a little pass fake there and getting an angle.
Rennekamp inbound for our Chargers. Finds Odell in the corner up on top to Eldridge. Eldridge calling for a guard to come out and get it, and he does. That's Rennekamp. 47 seconds to play in the ball game. They put a lot of pressure on him. He gets to Odell here.
Chargers probably just going to hold on to it here, probably not looking to score.
Odell has put it on the floor. Up on top it comes to Eldridge. They put a lot of pressure on Eldridge. He gets the sideline, brings it back up, gives it to Rennekamp. I'd like to see Thackeray come up here. He's a guard, ball handler. Put the ball in his hands some too. Odell has it. We're at 22 seconds to play. Odell struggles a little bit, but gets it to Palmer. Palmer's dribbling up on top. A lot of pressure on him. Palmer's able to maintain. Now they got to call that foul. Palmer got fouled, just their second team foul this quarter.
Charger ball out of bounds in front of the bench here. Foul was on Sturgis, number 12.
His fourth.
Well, it looks like Chargers are going to walk away with a 30-point win here. Move them to 4-1 on the season.
Eldridge and Odell. 8 seconds. Odell picked it up. He's ready to concede. Eagle gets right on him. That's going to be your ball game. Chargers with a big victory at home tonight, 79-49 over the Cambridge City Golden Eagles.
We'll take some sponsor breaks and be right back to go through the score, and hopefully Coach Metz will come out and join us. This is Charger Basketball on WTRE.
Sports are being brought to you in part by Chris Tebby with Hamilton and Tebby Law Office in Greensburg. Hamilton and Tebby specialize in business, estate, and family law, criminal defense, guardianships, wills, trusts, and more. Hamilton and Tebby Law Office is located at 117 South Broadway in Greensburg. If the ball's in your court, call 812-663-4082 about their legal services today.
The Black Friday sales event is underway at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. The boys at Acres are making deals on a big selection of in-stock new 2023 Chrysler Pacificas, new 2023 Dodge Challengers, 2023 Ram half-ton and heavy-duty trucks. Or how about a Jeep? They've got new 2023 Jeep Cherokees, Grand Cherokees, Wranglers, Gladiators, Compasses, and Wagoneers. See Josh Camplain, Tony DiLoretto, Kevin Milburn, or Dan Rubel for a great Black Friday deal at Acre Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram in Greensburg.
JC Bank supports local high school sports teams, helping young athletes thrive for stronger communities. For over a century, JC Bank has offered banking, investments, and trust services to South Central Indiana. And there's exciting news for Decatur County. JC Bank is opening soon in Greensburg at 1035 North Lincoln Street. Whether you need a high-interest savings account or a mortgage, JC Bank is here for you. Learn more at jcbank.com. JC Bank, the bank for your street, not Wall Street. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We all make preparations for our family's well-being in case of an accident or job loss, but it's just as important to plan ahead for the inevitable, to record and communicate our end-of-life wishes to help ease the stress and emotional burden on our families. Helping our neighbors plan ahead with no cost or obligation is what Gilliland Howe Funeral Home does best. Planning your own funeral arrangements in advance is one of the greatest gifts you can give your loved ones. It can help eliminate guesswork for your family, and with our complimentary assistance, it's actually very simple to do. Give us a call at Gilliland Howe Funeral Home, 812-663-8341.
Walters Tire is your Michelin Farm tire dealer. They carry a big selection of ag tires, and farmers, when tire issues bring you to a stop, the Walters service trucks will be out, get it fixed, and get production rolling again. Walters Tire services all of southeastern Indiana. And now, through the end of the year, you can get $200 back in rebate savings on the purchase of 4 select Goodyear or Kelly tires when you use your Goodyear credit card. Walters Tire, 220 West Main in Greensburg.
This is Michelle Galk with Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep. With over 30 years of experience in the car business, we know the key to success is providing superior customer service before and after the sale. At Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep, service is not just a promise, it's a guarantee. We have a trained, low-pressure sales staff ready to serve you. We have a service department with Chrysler-certified technicians with years of experience and all the latest diagnostic equipment. Service before and after the sale. Why go anywhere else? Please visit us at Batesville Chrysler Dodge Jeep or online 24 hours a day at BatesvilleChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
Striving to be the best in the classroom or in their sport makes up a student athlete. Buy Right Auto has the same goals. Treating our guests to the best buying experience is the goal line. Beat the buzzer and come to Greensburg's Used Car Superstore, Buy Right Auto, 920 North Michigan Avenue. Experience the great service from our team. Can't make it in? Call in your play to 812-662-9922. Buy Right Auto, Greensburg's Used Car Superstore.
We are back here at North Decatur High School, where our Chargers have wrapped up their fourth win of the season with a 79-49 victory over the Cambridge City Lincoln Golden Eagles. And it looks like Coach Metz is coming up to join us here. See if he can get the headset on. And
Gary, it looks like either you or I are going to get the game ball tonight.
yeah. Well, at least we won't have to run back to the locker room after it.
Yeah, we don't, and Jonas won't be big 6'11" guy won't be chasing after you with it, so that'll be even
Well, the
better.
way he laughed, I think he thought that was a joke. But
Yeah.
I was kind of serious.
Yeah. Now, Coach, I thought both halves we got really good starts.
Yeah.
You know, we jumped out of the gate on them both first and third quarter there, and I told Jeff at halftime, I said, well, you know, like coaches often say, first 3 minutes of the third quarter is important. Then we had a little lull in that third quarter where we just kind of got a little sloppy on both ends and maintained things. But as a whole, it's nice to have a game like this where, you know, it's not down to the wire, and you can play some kids and different combinations.
Yeah, I agree. You know, coaches always go back and we'll nitpick and we'll look at things, but I wanted to try out some different things defensively, whether we could switch defenses on the fly. Showed me a little bit tonight that we got a little bit of work left to do with that. And that was partly on me. You know, we didn't, in that first part of both halves, I wasn't making them think on the floor. We were just going out and doing what we do and getting back defensively. But then again, like you said, you know, if you can control the tempo from the get-go and really put your foot on their throat, so to speak, and you know, if I had to go back and look at some things, I would think, you know, defensively we got to shore some things up still. I wasn't completely satisfied with that side of the basketball, but all in all, I felt like I got great contributions from everybody that stepped on the floor, and we've got to get ourselves ready for Saturday.
Yeah, but you know, on the other part of the equation, I know I talked to Coach Klein before the game, and they're fairly young.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was kind of impressed with them with some things they did on the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, and you know, I credit to them. I know they're young. They play a couple freshmen, some sophomores, but that was one of the disappointing things. I felt like all week we've been spectacular in our shell, moving, rotating, talking, communicating, and I don't know what the disconnect is, but we get out on the floor and we're losing guys, and I don't know. You know, we got to go back and look and figure out why is that. You know, credit for them for knocking down the open shots, but we got to do a much better job of locating and rotating on the perimeter so they don't get the looks that they get.
Yeah, I know one of the things he mentioned to me they've been having problems with is turnovers. And I unofficially, I only had them for 11 turnovers, and I only had us for 5. That's why the game was over with before 8:30. There weren't many fouls, there weren't many turnovers, so it was just fast-paced game up and down the floor. But, you know, it is one of those things that you never can tell from one night to the next how kids are going to react when it comes to turnovers.
Yeah, and he kind of mentioned that to me in the pregame. He said, you know, I've got to go back and do some eye check, whether we are colorblind and throwing it to the wrong team or whatever the case may be. But I'm proud of our guys. We talked there before the game, all gas, no brakes. I really think up-tempo is this team's style to play. And if Caden can penetrate and draw the defense the way he is, we're still smoothing some things out, getting shooters in the right spots. But all in all, I'm fairly pleased with our effort tonight.
Well, as usual, Mucker Hyde and Youngman both had really good offensive nights, but a couple kids that Jeff and I talked about, I thought both have been giving you really pretty consistent play, is Mason Morris and Owen Eldridge.
Yeah, see both of those guys in double figures tonight. That's fantastic. I go back to knowing that we were going to, you know, what we were going to have and starting this summer. And, you know, those two guys did some good things, but they were few and far between. So coming in, my expectations, I'm not going to say they were low. You know, obviously they both can rebound and defend really well, but I wasn't really sure what I was going to get from them on the offensive side. And if those guys are getting in double figures along with the other guys that we've got that can score, and not that we're going to put up 79 points every single night, but if our offensive average can stay up and we can shore up our defense, man,
yeah,
the sky's the limit. The potential's there. Just it's a great place to be.
And I know Brady didn't score a huge amount tonight, but I had him unofficially for 10 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, Brent said in the locker room that he had him for double-digit rebounds as well, and that's great. You know, Brady's coming a long way on the defensive side of the ball and doing a good job of putting himself in the right positions for the block out and then go up and get the basketball. And I thought he did a nice job of that in the second half.
Well, not to spoil things or anything, but I saw Coach James sitting across the way.
I wondered if he was here tonight.
And saw him leave there, you know, probably early fourth quarter or whatever.
Yeah.
So Triton Central has a really nice team, so tell us a little bit about them, what to expect Saturday night.
Another young team. I think they're kind of led by a little sophomore guard who's a really nice player, can score at all three levels. And then they've got a little guard that goes off the ball with him. Again, not quite as crafty and good as the Seago kid, but still is averaging, I believe, in double figures for him. And then they've got a big man in the middle that we had trouble with last year, Blair.
Yeah.
He's he can shoot the ball, so you got to make sure you're out on the perimeter, but he can also take you down low if you've got somebody undersized on him and really go at you and make things difficult. I will say that I'm glad that we're playing here.
Yeah.
You know, Triton, for whatever reason, we go up there and it's a coin toss. We're either going to play well or we're going to, you know, kind of go up there and be flat and play with no energy, and I felt like that was kind of the case last year. But, you know, I'm looking forward to a benchmark game, so to speak. They're a really nice team and kind of give us a good, not quite mid-season version, but 5-6 games in, where are we? How good? You know, we think, obviously, that we're pretty good right now, looking at, what are we, 4-1?
Right.
But let's put ourselves to the test against a team that's highly regarded in 2A and kind of see where we're at.
Yeah, I would say I may be a little off on this, but they're probably one of the top 3 or 4 teams you're going to play on your schedule.
Yeah, I 100% agree. You know, they may not have, and they've got some length. They don't really have a great big back-to-the-basket guy that's just going to dominate you down on the block, but they've got all the rest of the pieces. And we know Coach James didn't get to 600 wins for no reason. You know, I got to watch a lot of their film against Greensburg, and he kind of threw out a matchup 1-3-1 that nobody knew that, you know, they had been running that up to that point, and it was really effective. So I'm not going to be surprised with anything that we see. You know, I'm gonna have something in the, I guess you'd call it, in the back pocket that we can pull out for any scenario, any situation, and we just may be adjusting on the fly and going with it.
Well, Coach, another good win tonight. JV's got off to a 5-0 start here. Coach Hawker's got those kids playing pretty well, but hopefully we can talk to you after another win on Saturday night. But I know the kids will relax a little bit now, get a practice in tomorrow, and get ready for Saturday.
Yep, that's the plan. Thank you, guys.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Jeff, you want to go through the scoring real quick, and then we'll wrap things up and get out of here.
Yeah, just real quick, the Golden Eagles, the only thing I'm going to say about them is they had 3 kids basically in double-digit scoring for the averages for the year. And Munchell's the only one that got to double digits. He had 11, 7 shy of his average, and then everybody else was in single digits. Ended up shooting 6 of 10 from the free throw line. They hit 7 threes on us tonight. Our Chargers letting scoring and really nice balanced scoring from our Chargers. Caden Muckerhide, 23 points. Chase Youngman, 20 points. We'll go Mason Morris ends up with 12 points. Owen Eldridge, 11 points. Brady Maurer with 7. Cooper Palmer with 4. And Marshall Snell with 2. Our free throws, Gary, 2 of 6 for the entire game.
Wow.
And we hit 5 threes. So I felt like our threes were they come in stretches. Youngman got hot, hit 2 in a row there, and then I don't think he hit 1 in the second half.
Yeah.
But our free throw shooting, we got to get that short.
I had us unofficially 1 for 8 from the three-point line in the second half, so we finished the game, I think, 5 for 19, which is about where we've been shooting the three-point ball. Well, we appreciate everyone joining us tonight. Girls play at home tomorrow night. Tune in about 7:30 there, and Todd and Eric will bring you the girls' game against Walden, first conference game for our girls' team this year here at home. So good luck to them tomorrow night, and then the boys, as we mentioned, will host Triton Central on Saturday night for a tough matchup for them. So thanks, Jeff. Appreciate everybody joining us tonight, and we'll see everybody Saturday night.
Stop streaming.